What's up, guys? It is afternoon. Hello! Holy cow! Oh man, it's crazy. Look at this. Here's a crazy intersection here. It's like 2 o'clock. I looked at I'm like bored. So I'm gonna go pay the electric. No, you're gonna go pay the cable bill?
No.
What bill?
Oh, cable. I'm gonna send money.
Gonna pay the cable bill and send money. I say, you know what, let me go along with you. Let me get out. I usually do my walks in the morning, but I'm like, I'm tired of sitting at home. So let's go. So I had the trike driver drop us right off right here. And guess what? We are standing, don't fall it. We are, right here is our old Sorry store. Check it out. Still says the name right on it too. LLB Sorry Store. They never took down the sign. It's a different sign than before because the old sign blew down during a bad storm here. So they put that new one up. It's now a little calendaria. They sell a little bit of alcohol in there. You can sit down. But there it is, the old store. Let's go for a walk here. There's a pharmacy in there now.
Huh?
Pharmacy?
Yeah, that's we'll go before.
So that little store that used to be in there, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's a little Korean store, right? Yeah. Now it's a KM Pharmacy. So it's been a while. There's a pet store, huh? Looks like a pet store there. Yeah. But I have to walk down this way. Here's a little shop right here that is, I think it's a tailor now. I don't think that, what do you call it, is in there. That's a Sorry store. Did they move from there over?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a little pharmacy that was in here. Did they move across the street?
That's pharmacy.
That's still pharmacy? Oh, looks like a Sorry store. Well, it's also a pharmacy now. Or a pharmacy and a Sorry store. I'm walking up here looking at the hello. How are you? I'm just looking. I'm looking. They got a lot of these bike shops along here, right? And there's a nice bike. Now that's a Yamaha and Max. I'm not sure what that is. Definitely nice. But you know what? I'm walking through here, and while I'm walking through all these little bike repair shops here, guys, I got a story to tell you. It's story time. Where's the gas tank on that?
I don't know.
Under the seat. Anyways, I got a story to tell you about my buddy. And this has been going on. Let me get past the music now. This has been going on for him for quite a while now, at least a couple weeks. My buddy Cowboy was telling me, every day he would tell me, what's up guys? He would tell me he was having issues with his NMAX. He bought it around the same time I bought it. Did custom work good. Here's how they customize the seat. He's saving that seat down, customizing it. What's up, buddy? Bought it around the same time I did, and he rides it. He rides it everywhere he goes. He goes on a trip, he rides it. Everyday use, he rides it. Well, he was having problems starting. Now, for any of the experts out there, I do appreciate your input. Say, oh, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. I'm just telling you the story. Was having a hard time starting on a cold start. It would crank. All of a sudden, after about 15-20 seconds of cranking, boom, it would fire up. Fired up and ran perfectly after that. But on a cold start, he had a hard time firing it up. So we had one great mechanic here. Used to work up at Yamaha up in Daul. Great mechanic. Matter of fact, I bought my bike there. Excellent mechanic. But he left. He left there Might have been after pandemic, or either way he left. This guy was good. This guy was smart. He knew the ins and out of the bike. So this guy had left. Buddy's like, you know of anybody? I'm like, dude, you're the one that gives me the advice on who's a good mechanic or who's not. So he went and stopped in, of course, at the Yamaha dealer. They couldn't diagnose the problem. I think they might have put a meter on it and a number came up. All right, this number came up. So they reset it and they said, all right, you're good to go. Nope. Still having a problem. Now mind you, he paid. Went to another mechanic. Oh, it's this. They worked on it. Nope, still the same problem. Mind you, he paid again. Went to another mechanic. Oh, we got to clean this out. This is the problem. Cleaned it out. Nope. Paid again. The guy was so frustrated. I felt so bad for him. You know, I felt bad for him. It's like, here you spend money, even though they don't diagnose it right, but you're still got to pay them. So I told him, I said, you know what, just try the spark plug, change the spark plug. Well, he would go and try to find a spark plug, and they'd be like, oh, we don't have that exact number, but this spark plug will fit too. He's like, no, I want the number for my spark plug. So he found a spark plug, had it changed. He asked the guy when he put it in, did you check the gap on the spark plug? Oh, don't need to. It comes already gapped from the factory. Now granted, maybe they do, maybe they don't, but either way, a good mechanic is going to check that gap. But so I think he said the first time he fired it, it fired over. Like, all right, good to go. Well, then what? Next time you went to fire, look, you're going over to Palawan Express. Let me cross the street here. Went to fire it up again. Nope, same issue. Poor guy. So he did finally. He found this mechanic, and of course he was a little leery because, you know, he's been dealing with this and dealing with this, and you know, how many people do you need to go, how many experts do you need to go to before somebody gets it right? He was so upset, he was ready to order all this stuff off of Shopee and basically replace all these parts by himself. And it was funny. Well, it wasn't funny, I felt bad for him. Hello. She just looked back and smiled at me. But he was right, and here's the thing, I'm just going to show you what's going on. Here's the thing, you will pay, everybody says they can fix your bike or fix your car or fix this or fix that, and when they don't, guess what? You are paying. You're not going to walk out. You're not going to say, okay, if it works, I'll pay you. If I come back and it's not the problem, you're going to fix it for free. No, they'll move to the next thing they think it is, and the next thing, and the next thing. But he did find a mechanic that knew exactly what he was doing, and now it's fixed. That's the thing, guys, you will pay. Now granted, you're not paying much, but all those little pay here, pay here, pay here, not fixed, not fixed, not fixed, it all adds up in your pocket. And don't say, oh, because you're a foreigner, they're taking you for your money. I guarantee you, I could send one of my Filipino buddies in with my bike, and I guarantee you, same results. So you got to watch out for that, guys. It is what it is. Everybody thinks they can work on everybody's an expert. Are they good at maybe changing a light bulb? Sure. Are they good at changing a tire? Sure. They might mount it the wrong way at first, but yes. Are they good at a simple everyday fixed diagnostics? Yes. But when it comes to a hard diagnosis here on things, hit or miss. Hit or miss. You guys remember my Kia? The Kia I had? I couldn't find a mechanic. Finally I found one that knew exactly how to fix it. Even the Kia dealer didn't know what was going on. Or no, They knew what the problem was, but they couldn't get the part in. I'm like, wait, you're a dealer and you don't have the part. Same way here. You can go to a Yamaha dealer, a Honda dealer, a Kawasaki dealer, Suzuki dealer, Rusi dealer, you name it. You can go here, and there's what in Palawan Express, and ask for a part, a simple part that most places will have, at least back in America. They won't have them. They're not going to stockpile a bunch of parts, a bunch of replacement parts here. They're just not going to. They're not going to fill their shelves up. But yeah, he did finally got himself a good mechanic. Anyways, what here is a Palawan Express. She is sending money down to the province. This is one of your money sender places here. She's never had a problem. I've never heard anybody having problems using these Palawan Expresses and other express fees. I'll ask her how it works. She's the one that does all this. She's the one that'll come and send money to province for whatever reason. But we'll ask her what the process is when she's done. All right, look, so explain how Palawan Express works. You walk up.
Yeah, build up the application like this.
It's an application that you fill out, then what?
Yes. Then put the information, the person who's going to send or who's you going to send, and then the cell phone number, and then
so you put your information.
Yeah.
You put the receiver's contact information.
Yeah.
You pay. Do they charge you? They charge you a little bit to use the service, right? So what it's based on the percentage of how much you send.
Yes.
Okay. Then there's a confirmation number, right?
Yeah.
And you give that confirmation number to the receiver of that money.
Yeah.
Then they go into Palawan Express with that confirmation number, proof with their ID,
Yeah.
and then they pick up the money.
Yeah.
You ever hear of anybody having problems with Palawan Express or any of that? No, I've never either. Lawyer, never heard of it, but you do need that confirmation number.
Yeah.
So when you're sending it out, the receiver has to have ID matching the exact name on that paper. So if you forget to put or misspell a name or misspell a letter,
Yeah.
they'll reject it.
Yeah, but
They
you
can,
need to
right?
call to that person who sent you and then go
Right.
back down there.
Right. But they do need that confirmation number. Lud has a receipt, so when they walk in, they get it, they're good to go. So in case you didn't know, because you see these Palawan Expresses, Lawyer, you see all them all over the place. They are legit. You do pay a percentage depending on how much you send. And Lud uses it quite a bit. Never had a problem. Check it out, guys. Appears to be a used condom on the street. So somebody ditched their condom along with their cigarette, right? Yeah, you gotta love the ground decorations, right? You know what? Here I'm standing outside McDonald's here, right? And here's a weird thing. When you hello. Now they weren't shy. Guys, I'm standing outside the McDonald's here, right up here by right across from, well, right here at MacArthur Highway and the big walking street. And here's a weird thing, guys. I'll let you guys see what's going on. Here's a weird thing. When you go order from McDonald's now, at least around here, I don't know what it's like other places, but if you order you can't order it. You can no longer order large French fries. Like, give me a large French fry or a medium French fry. They don't have it no more online. Now, I don't know if I walk in and they have it, but they don't have it online through Grab or Panda. They don't have it. So what I've been doing is, if I do order Grab online at McDonald's, I will order my meal with a small French fry because that's what it comes with, and I'll just order an extra small French fry. But you can no longer order large. Now, is that all over the place? I don't know, but I do know it's right here on, you know, the, oh, there goes the 5, 10, 15, 20 guy. At least you can't order it right here. Through Grab or Panda, whatever. So yeah, let's go into 7-Eleven to pay our bill. There you go. Drink and leave. Somebody will pick that up. Some recycle person will come by and snatch that up and recycle it. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I said it. Middle of the day, got bored. Looked down, I thought it was about 4 o'clock. It was only 1:30, so I'm like, all right, let's go. Anyways, hello. Okay, somebody's gonna say, well, what was your buddy's problem? What was your buddy's problem? It was a throttle issue. Something to do with the air fuel mixture. It was a throttle mixture. The first guy that he went to, what they think happened was they pulled it out, they cleaned it up, but he broke it putting it back on the bike. That's what they think the problem was, because the guy that did finally fix it did check that issue, and when they pulled it out, like they said, it was broke. So did the first guy break it? Was it cracked? I don't know. Either way, it's been fixed now, and he's happy. And I'm happy to hear that he's happy. Now I'm happy to know that I know of a good mechanic that I can go to here that basically knows his shit, right? Time to get home. Oh look, she just picked up some fruits. Picked up some fruits to take home to the kids.
Yeah, that's my surprise for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
We're gonna go to the sky.
See you later, alligator. Go over here and get a trike.